Hey, it's Express Amber, and it's everyone's favorite day of the week, the day that I give you express information to keep you trucking in the express lane. Let's go. Okay, so today is a little bit different. Normally I'm giving you trucking information and what's hot in the industry and different things like that. But today I'm doing something exciting, and I'm cooking a meal that you could very easily cook yourself, either if you're out on the road or if you watch this video and then you go home to your family, you can say, hey, I learned something new, and cook it up for your family at home. Because Wednesday is Halloween, we are going to make a spooky taco dip. So I have the ingredients kind of laid out here so that I can put it together quickly. But really and truly, this is a super simple recipe, and it is super yummy and slightly healthy for you depending on the ingredients that you use. So you can see here that I've already pre-made the first layer of our taco dip. This is cream cheese, sour cream, and taco seasoning. So to make one batch of this taco dip, you use 8 ounces of cream cheese, 16 ounces of sour cream, and then 1 packet of taco dip. You mix that all together, and that's your first layer. And then depending on if you want meat or not, we will make one with meat and one without meat. You would just fry up your hamburger, and that would be your second layer. So let's go, and I'll start with the hamburger. Okay, so once you decide that you're going to make this spooky taco dip, there are 2 ways that you can do it. You can do it with meat or without meat. So I'm going to go ahead and scramble up some ground beef. And I always add a little seasoning, even though the taco dip already has the taco seasoning in it. This is just going to be able to give it a little bit of seasoning, a little bit of taste. We got that pan hot. All right, so I know that a lot of times you're in your truck and, you know, you might not have a full kitchen with you, but as you can see, they make these fancy little hot plates that you can purchase at Walmart, Target, Amazon, and that way you can make some meals in your truck if time allows, and that way you're not constantly eating out at restaurants and different truck stops and things like that. So once this meat browns all the way, then we will add it in with our taco dip. And like I said, for the purpose of this video, I'm making one with meat and one without. So you'll be able to see both. Okay, so some of the ingredients are already cut up the lettuce, cutting up the tomatoes now. And so I thought while I was doing this, I would just kind of talk about my past Halloweens and growing up as a child. It was one of my favorite holidays growing up as a child because my aunts would put on a haunted house in their garage. And so all of us kids growing up, we got to pick, you know, whether we were going to be something good or something bad. And we got to have a room within the Halloween house, and then all of our family would come and actually walk through the Halloween house and the haunted house, and we had, you know, cold spaghetti that we would throw at them and fun stuff like that for brains and all that nasty stuff. So that was always really fun growing up. And then one of my other favorite holiday memories was I grew up in Florida, and one year for Halloween, we put a stuffed scarecrow on our porch the entire month of October. And then on Halloween night, my dad actually put the same outfit on, and because the kids saw the stuffed scarecrow up on the porch the entire month, they did not think anything of it. And so then when they would come up to the door to trick or treat, he would jump out of the chair and scare the living daylights out of these poor children. But it was fun for us who knew it. So that was another really fun memory. So I'm curious for you guys, like, what are some of your fun memories, either growing up or now that you're a driver? Is there anything that you guys do for Halloween that's fun, or is that just not really something that you guys get into? So I'm curious. So down in the comments below, go ahead and let me know if there's anything that you guys do for fun for Halloween. That's legal, please. Okay, so now that we have our ingredients cut up, we have the tomatoes and the lettuce and the cheese. I'm going to put together one of our taco dips, and then you can kind of see the fun design that I do on the top. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and put the lettuce first. And you want to make it generous just because it kind of sinks down into the first layer of the taco dip. So go ahead and put a little bit more than you would normally think to put so that you can make up for some of that room. Next, I am going to put the tomatoes. And just, you know, if you're a big tomato fan, there's no rules here. You just put as many as you want. But keep in mind that this is a dip, and so you want to make sure that people who are dipping their chips in it have enough, can get enough on their chip. All right, and then I'm going to sprinkle the cheese. And again, I am a huge cheese fan, so I want to put enough. Okay, so really and truly, this is it. But you can add any ingredients that you want to. If you like olives or scallions or onions, or you can add anything that you want to this taco dip. A lot of people add refried beans, different things like that. But I just wanted to keep it simple, and so that everybody would like it here at the office. Because I always tell you guys that we're big on our team here, and we love to celebrate and do different fun activities here at the office. So today we're having a Halloween party, and we're all bringing something to the potluck. So this is my contribution. All right. So because it's Halloween and it's a spooky taco dip, I am going to add a cobweb in the middle. Okay, and then I'm going to add one more layer out here so that it looks like a cobweb. And again, this is just fun. Take it home to your family. If you have kids, your kids will love this. They'll think it's so much fun. And to finish it, we'll put a couple spooky spiders. And I washed these, don't worry. This spider has a roach caught. And here's another spider over here. So once you add all of the ingredients, here's what it looks like. Here's the finished product. And you just get some regular tortilla chips and you just dip it in and eat it. So again, super quick, simple, just a couple ingredients. But again, you can add whatever that you want to, whatever kind of vegetables that you want to make it super yummy. So again, here is our super spooky taco dip. Okay, so if you're a meat eater like I am and you love tacos, period, I fried up some regular ground beef that we're going to add into our taco dip. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to add the lettuce first so that the meat kind of has somewhere to go, because again, the lettuce kind of sinks down a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and add the lettuce. And then next, I'm going to add the meat. So I'm just going to scoop it on here and just kind of, sprinkle it around. Again, this is your taco dip, so you can put as much on it as you want, or, not a whole lot. Just sprinkle it around. And then next, I'm going to put the tomatoes. At ones I make at home, I normally have some scallions that I cut up too, because I love them. So I usually put those on there as well, but I'm trying to be conservative because it's for an office party. So, and then again, the cheese. Okay. And then we're going to add the last final touch, and it's so much fun. We're going to add the spider web. So normally I just get a regular Ziploc bag, and then I put some of the cream cheese and sour cream mixture in there, and then I cut a hole at the very end of the bag, and that's how I make my spider web. So you just have to squeeze it hard enough to where, you know, the line doesn't break. So again, super easy, super fun, super simple. You can either cook it in your truck or when you get home with your family, I'm sure that they would love it as well. So don't forget to comment down below with any kind of Halloween stories that you have from growing up, or maybe your favorite Halloween movie, or your favorite Halloween memory, anything like that. Comment down below, and even if you have pictures to share, anything like that, comment down below. We would love to see you and hear from you down below. And I do want to say that I am noticing all the new subscribers, so thank you for subscribing. I hope that you find this information helpful, and make sure to watch the other videos so that you can learn about the trucking industry and the most frequently asked questions there. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe so that you don't ever miss a video. And then I'm also on Twitter and Facebook, so head on over there and hit me up there as well. All right, have a great Halloween, guys. I wish you all the best, and we'll see you soon. Bye.